In 2025, Farrah Fawcett's name is everywhere again. Her sculptures are selling for $500,000 at auction. Young celebrities are reviving her iconic feathered hair, and salons report a 40% surge in requests for the Farrah Flip. But that isn't why people are really talking. New revelations about her final years are surfacing, and they reveal a truth far more unsettling than nostalgia. Behind the smile, behind the hair, behind the poster that once defined an era, Farrah Fawcett was fighting battles most of Hollywood chose to ignore. What the industry did to her behind the scenes is now coming into focus, and it changes everything we thought we knew about her. Born Mary Farrah Lenny Fawcett on February 2, 1947, in Corpus Christi, Texas, she grew up in a conservative, working-class household shaped by discipline and routine. Her mother stayed home, her father worked in oil, and money was never easy. Catholic school instilled structure, but creativity found its way in anyway. By the time she was 5, Farrah was already winning local art contests, quietly revealing a talent that had nothing to do with cameras. At W.B. Ray High School, she stood out not just for her looks. She was voted most beautiful all 4 years, but for her focus. Teachers remembered her seriousness long before fame arrived. In 1965, a beauty scholarship took her to the University of Texas at Austin, where she planned to study microbiology. That plan didn't survive long. A photo naming her one of the most beautiful co-eds caught the attention of a Hollywood publicist. And by 1967, she made a leap that shocked her family. She dropped out and moved to Los Angeles with little more than hope. Hollywood didn't embrace her. She worked as a shampoo girl, posed for print ads, and endured endless auditions. In 1969, she posed nude for Esquire, a move that sparked backlash and nearly ended her career before it began. Instead, it made her impossible to ignore. Her look, especially the feathered hair she wore naturally, became a phenomenon in the early 1970s. Casting executives dismissed her as too all-American, but the public didn't care. Magazines sold millions, posters lined bedroom walls, and what Hollywood once mocked became a cultural symbol. Still, Farrah resisted being boxed in. She turned down lucrative offers, including Playboy, despite heavy pressure from agents. That refusal cost her work, but it preserved her sense of control in an industry eager to claim ownership over her body. Everything changed in 1976. A red swimsuit poster sold over 12 million copies, becoming the best-selling poster in American history. That same year, she landed Jill Monroe on Charlie's Angels. The show was a phenomenon, drawing nearly 60% of television viewers. Yet behind the scenes, Farrah was underpaid, overworked, and frustrated by shallow scripts. She wanted creative input. Producers wanted her image. After just 8 episodes, she walked away, rejecting a contract worth millions. A BC sued her for $13 million and attempted to blacklist her. Though the case settled, the message was clear. Hollywood punished women who challenged power. Her film career suffered as a result. High-profile roles like Logan's Run and Saturn III exposed how unprepared and unsupported she often was. Critics labeled her wooden while ignoring the impossible pressure placed on her. But Farrah didn't retreat. In 1983, she took a brutal turn on Broadway in Extremities, enduring physical and emotional strain that left her bruised and in therapy. The role shattered her image and rebuilt it from the inside out. Television followed with The Burning Bed in 1984, where she portrayed an abused woman who fought back. The performance earned her an Emmy nomination and finally forced critics to admit what Hollywood had long dismissed. Farrah Fawcett was a serious actress. Her personal life, however, was unraveling. Her marriage to Lee Majors ended under the weight of jealousy and control. Her long, volatile relationship with Ryan O'Neal brought both deep love and repeated heartbreak. She battled addiction privately, entering rehab in the early 1980s, and later spoke openly about it to reduce shame. She also sued for unpaid wages, winning $1.5 million and further alienating an industry uncomfortable with women demanding fairness. In 2006, Farrah was diagnosed with anal cancer. After initial remission, it returned aggressively in 2007. Instead of hiding, she chose transparency. She documented her treatments, her fear, and her pain in a 2009 documentary watched by millions. Even as her body failed, she pushed for better cancer research and founded what would become the Farrah Fawcett Foundation, which by 2025 had raised over $10 million. She died on June 25, 2009, at age 62, leaving behind more than an image. Now, in 2025, her legacy feels fuller and more honest. Her art is finally respected. Her foundation continues her fight. Her hair, once dismissed as superficial, is reclaimed as part of a woman who refused to be reduced. Farrah Fawcett was never just a poster, never just a smile. She was a survivor who paid dearly for her independence, and only now is Hollywood being forced to reckon with the truth it tried to bury.